This is Aquarian Nation Radio.
Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, that's all I wanna do. Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, got a feel for you. Chaka Khan, what you tell me what you wanna do? Do you feel for me the way I feel for you? Chaka Khan, let me tell you what I wanna do. I wanna love you, wanna hug you, wanna squeeze you too. And let me take it in my arms, let me feel you with my charm, Chaka. Cause you know that I'm the one to keep you warm, Chaka. I make it more than just a physical dream. I wanna rock you, Chaka, baby, cause you make me wanna scream. Let me rock it, rock it. Let me rock it, that's all I wanna do. Chaka Khan, let me rock it, Chaka Khan. Let me rock it, got the feel for you, feel for you. Feel for you.
If it's crap, we won't play it. Aquarian Nation Radio.
I just think, though, I'm going to just disagree and say that Viagra was marketed by men and for men, and it has nothing to do with women.
Invented by women.
I mean, women can...
A bunch of women got together. It was a conspiracy theory. They just like...
by alien women.
Yeah. They got together and they said, listen, we can't get fixed up with you young guys anymore. We're going to have to do something with these...
This lot.
With these guys. So we're going to invent this pill that's going to make them hung like a rhino, and then we'll be able to have sex when we're like 60.
I didn't know Viagra.
Because we don't look that good anyway, so we're going to...
But Viagra doesn't increase the size of your penis. They have like pumps and things for that.
Yeah, no, I use them all the time.
That'll be available on your website shortly.
Yes, but it is an unavoidable change of life. That's one of the things, we can say about that. And, personally speaking, I mean, I don't, personally have a problem in that area, but, I'm not going to be, I don't think I'll take Viagra when it comes to that time. I think I'll just, I don't know.
Make some soup?
I'll just make some carrot and onion soup.
Break into Brian Eno's house. Locate the nearest fish tank. Drop a 4-pound jellyfish into the tank and say, "You're listening to Aquarian Nation Radio."
Humans change psychologically and physically every 7 years. That's what they say. The 7-year cycles. Have you heard that
Right,
before?
yeah. And you can actually look at human development as well. So, from 0 to 7.
Yeah.
And then from 7 to 14, 14.
Like puberty and stuff
right,
like
the
that.
onset
right?
of
21,
adolescence.
you go through your teens and you reach 21, you start to come into adulthood and stuff like that. You stop growing really at 21, don't you? That's when they say, it's 28. Then 28
I think 28.
is when
Then
they
you
say
start
that the
shrinking.
ego is fully developed.
Oh, the ego.
They say that you're a fully developed person. No, what they say is your defences are fully developed at that point.
Your defenses or your personality?
Your defences. All your defences. They say your emotional, the way you protect yourself, the way you're emotional, you protect yourself emotionally is fully developed at 28 years old. And then there's the 35, which you enter the middle passage, which is like the midlife crisis. You know what I mean? And the 42, when you start buying red Corvettes and wearing gold medallions and running around with 18-year-old girlfriends. I'm just about there now. But more importantly, we cannot avoid these changes. I think that's one of the things that we must really come to terms with in our lifetimes, is that there are certain, it's like you have to go to the toilet, but you don't go to the toilet. There's things that have to be well, it's damaging for you, isn't it? I mean, imagine if you wanted to have to go to the bathroom and then you didn't. What would happen?
You would be blocked up. It would be a problem.
It would be a problem, wouldn't it?
It would cause systems to shut down.
So you think psychologically that, it's any different?
No, but I think some of these things are just byproducts of living, like a midlife crisis.
You've got to move it on. You can't hold on to your old crap, so to speak, if you want to put it that way.
But the way it becomes a crisis is if you don't move on.
That's my point.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying there. But some people are terrified of change. So when they don't go to change, they hold on to the past and it becomes very damaging for them. You have to keep moving. You've got to keep moving. When you stop, it's over. Even people think well, I'll get to 55 and I'll retire. No, you can't. There's no such thing. You have to keep moving.
Pussy dreams, life's a highway, too many roads bypass my way, or they never begin. Innocence, common or grief, at the hands of life's thinking car thief. That's my concept of sin. Does heaven wait, all heavenly, over the next horizon? But look at us now. We're driving. Some things hurt much more than cars and girls. Just look at us now. What adds up the way it did when we were young? Just look at us now. We're driving. Some things hurt much more than cars and girls. Life's a drive through a dust bowl. What's it do a young soul? We are deeply concerned. Someone stops for directions. Something responds deep in our engines. We have all been burned. Will heaven wait, all heavenly, over the next horizon? Look at us now. Some things hurt much more than cars and girls. Just look at us now. What adds up the way it did when we were young? Look at us now. Some things things hurt more, much more than cars and girls. Little boy got a hot rod, thinks it makes him some kind of new god. Well, this is one race he won't win. Cause life's no cruise with a cool chick. Too many folks feeling car sick, but it never pulls in. Bruce's thoughts, pretty streamers. Guess this world needs its dreamers. May they never wake up. Alright, look at us now. Some things hurt more, much more than cars and girls. Just look at us now. Start counting what adds up the way it did when we were young. Just look at us now. Some things hurt more, much more than cars and girls. Just look at us now. Some things hurt more, much more than cars and girls. Look at us now. Start counting what adds up the way it did when we were young. Look at us now. Some things hurt more, much more than cars and girls.
3Fab Sprout, Cars and Girls.
Let's say you are a school teacher. Let's just say that's what you are naturally. Just as the grass is green, an apple seed grows into an apple tree,
Right.
Muhammad Ali boxes, you know, there's something natural that we all do. Let's say you're a school teacher, but let's say when you're 15 years old, your mother and father start getting on your back saying, you have to go work in a bank. You have to work in a bank. You're going to work in that. We're going to make you do these school tests and you're going to work in the bank. And they force you to work in a bank. And you're not a banker. That's not what your life is. You're aching to teach. By the time you get to be 35, that ache will begin to push forward. And you'll do something, or maybe the bank will close down. Your branch will shut down. Something of a crisis will happen. You'll be completely depressed until you go to be a teacher.
External forces will present an internal change.
Yes. It'll force you to be a teacher. And some people even hang on after that, and they live torturous lives to the end of their lives, full of what you call regrets. But we get a second chance in life to redeem what we've screwed up in the first half. And that's what the midlife crisis is. I don't know if I'm getting tired. I don't know if I wanna go to work today, 'cause I spent last night with my old friend. He said it's make or break time, so I asked a burning question. Why, when I wanna make a forward move, do you knock me to the ground? And he said, I'm gonna break you down, and then I'm gonna build you up again, stronger than ever before. I don't know if I'm getting wasted. I don't know if I'm disillusioned.
I don't know if I wanna make the effort today. I had another bad night with my old friend. He said there's no separation, there's only integration. He really isn't anything physical, just a voice inside my head that keeps saying, he said, I'm gonna break you down, boy, and then I'm gonna build you up again, stronger than ever before. He said, I'm gonna break you down, then I'm gonna build you up. Your boyhood burn. You know your father failed to show you the way, and now there's nowhere left to turn. He said, I'm gonna break you down, boy. I'm gonna turn your rock to sand. Your spirit, boy, then you'll have to take a stand. And he said, I'm gonna hurt you so bad, you'll have nowhere left to turn. He said, I'm gonna break you down. He said, I'm gonna break you down, boy. Then you can finally be a man.
I'll tell you a major change in life for women, at least, menopause.
It's huge, and they've also come out with something called perimenopause.
What's that?
Perimenopause is premenopausal conditions of menopause.
But is there like pre? It's like that. It's like that's,
Well, it's like as soon as you start menstruating, you're already in menopause. Because I am between the age of 20 and 100.
You're 68.
I'm 68. I did go to the doctor once because this whole new thing came out about perimenopause, all these things before you go through the big change, right? And for women, menopause, it not only does it mean you don't get your period anymore, but your calcium decreases in your bones, your hormone levels change, levels go crazy.
Your irritability.
Your what's in you, your regulatory system, what regulates you, your hormones, go cuckoo.
So basically, women are in menopause from the day they're born.
Or men just haven't gone through the changes.
I mean, women are definitely more emotionally complex than men, I'll say that. They're absolutely, astoundingly insane at times, women, from a man's perspective.
Okay, so then imagine that when you hit the age of about 43, if you're emotionally on a roller coaster anyway, your hormones really kick in and it drives you become insane.
Right.
Or they say, I don't know. And
you've been through 20 years since now, right?
And I'm still sweating from it. But, it's major.
But is there nothing like Viagra you can give women for that to keep them quiet?
Well, but that's the thing. Every 5 minutes... I don't even understood what you just said.
But what do you do? I mean,
some people say you take soy. Some people prescribe synthetic hormones. But what happens is the medical research comes out saying if you take it for the symptoms of menopause, you then have to suffer the consequences of potential cancers and, heart problems. So men and women...
But it's a natural change of life, isn't it?
It is a natural change of life.
But the medical world's trying to say something's wrong. Are they trying to, prevent us? That's the thing that really bugs me about the medical world. They're constantly trying to, stop us from having, these challenges in life or these conditions of life.
Songs from the Mission of Hope, the debut release of Stephen Harris on Aquarian Nation.
A sincere and honest release, lyrically poignant, Stephen Harris transposes 35 years of searching into a compelling record that must be heard.
To see if she would change her mind.
Songs from the Mission of Hope on Aquarian Nation.
You saw that crazy thing.
If there is one CD you buy this year, make it Songs from the Mission of Hope. Q Magazine says of Stephen Harris's Songs from the Mission of Hope, this gorgeous warm record is the story of 3 generations. There won't be a more moving record this year.
Won't you love me like you used to do in my broken shoe?
The Music Box Online says Songs from the Mission of Hope is a loosely knit collection of snapshots and memories.
Looking out the window, I can see the river.
The songs tie together lost love, pain, heartache, and the difficulty of coping with one's emotions. Open your heart and your mind to Stephen Harris's Songs from the Mission of Hope, available on AquarianNation.com.